quite a few economists nowadays are rethinking the economics that I taught 20 years ago. I'm now ashamed of having taught it. So my own views have moved quite a lot over the last 20 years. And more recently, that's quite a few economists, mainstream economists, have rethought. I mean, my new book, Left Behind, has now got strong public statements of support from about 15 very fancy economists, much fancier than I am, including, I suppose, the fanciest in the world. There's only one living economist who has a Nobel Prize in economics all to himself, and that's Angus Deaton, who was the editor of the main Econometrica journal, top journal in the world for economics, and he just last year wrote a book which was basically mea culpa, an apology, saying that, the idea, and it's called Economics in America, and it's really an admission that actually a lot of the views I had have turned out not to be right, and hence the strong support for my own views. And that is very heartening. So, I mean, I was just in Italy last week doing a tour of the Italian translation of Left Behind, and I was talking to yesterday. I was talking with the guy who was a top economist in the Bank of Italy, which is sort of. You'd expect to find a complete center of orthodoxy. But as he said, really, a lot of the views in Left Behind are now pretty mainstream. They wouldn't have been 10 years ago. But now there's a lot of economists who changed their views. Why? Because the problems have become more manifest. There are so many communities, places that have got left behind, and we can't walk away from these big, ugly facts.